If you're charged with a DUI, your license is not immediately suspended. Generally speaking, an officer will confiscate your driver's license from you if you hold a Maryland driver's license and are stopped by a police officer in Maryland, and will issue you something called a DR-15A form, which is also commonly known as the Officer's Certification and Order of Suspension. This will be a temporary driving privilege that will last for 45 days to give you an opportunity to get your affairs in order. Having a temporary 45-day driving privilege means that you should carry that temporary privilege with you, just like a driver's license, to make sure that when you are driving, if you are stopped, you can present that document and it'll work just as well as a regular driver's license in showing a police officer that you still have a valid basis to drive. Once those 45 days have expired, though, things start to get a little bit more complicated. Depending on what your breathalyzer test was, or whether you refused the breathalyzer test, there will be different sanctions that are associated with a suspension through the Motor Vehicle Administration. That suspension could be 6 months, it could be 9 months or 270 days, or it could be even longer if you're a repeat offender. It's important to talk to an attorney about these options because once a person is charged with a DUI, there are time-sensitive limitations within which an attorney can make moves to try and preserve your right to drive and your ability to continue to maintain your driving privilege, whether that's through the Ignition Interlock program or if you qualify for a restricted driving privilege that allows you to drive to and from things like employment, medical appointments, school, and alcohol education without even having to participate in the Ignition Interlock program.